Hi there, my name is Matthew Butcher. I am the Sustainability and Product Group Executive at British Precast. I've led the creation of a number of environmental product declarations for the NPA. Today I'm just going to be doing a brief introduction to environmental product declarations and then signposting where you can get hold of some of the environmental product declarations that the NPA has produced. So first of all, what is an environmental product declaration, or often referred to as an EPD? They are the result of a life cycle analysis, so a data set from a life cycle analysis, and consist of 20 plus environmental indicators. The most predominantly used environmental indicator is global warming potential, or a lot of people know that as embodied carbon or the carbon footprint of a product. But an EPD can cover, or does cover, a wide range of other indicators, so anything from ozone potential, ozone depletion potential, acidification potential, right through to things like the use of fresh water. Like all life cycle analysis, an EPD is split up into life cycle modules. So you've got the A modules, which are the cradle to gate modules and also the construction phase of the project. You've got the B modules, which are the in-use impacts of any product. And you've got the C modules, which are the end-of-life stage for the product. When looking for EPDs, it's important to look out for the standards to which they've been produced. An EPD should be produced to recognised international and European standards, and some of the key standards to look out for are ISO 14025, EN 15804, and EN 15978. So what can an EPD tell you? As a bit of an example here, I've pulled up some information from our from our EPD for architectural cladding. So acid etched concrete precast cladding panels. As I mentioned before, it's the result of a life cycle analysis. So you've got the indicators. You'll see a table like the one at the bottom of the slide there. Obviously, the table in an EPD will be much larger, covering all 20 indicators or 20 plus indicators. But here you've just got 3 of them. So you've got global warming potential as the top indicator there on the left. Then along the top, you've got the life cycle modules. So if, for example, if you wanted to identify the global warming potential or the carbon footprint, if you like, of the production phase of these concrete cladding panels, that's the A1 to A3 modules. And you can see there that the kilograms of CO2 equivalent per functional unit, so in this case, I think it's a metre squared of cladding panel, is 107 kilograms of CO2. Similarly, you could look at what was going on for transportation in A4, or you might want to pick out one of the end-of-life modules and C modules, but you can get information right across the life cycle of a product. Often available with EPDs, you can get some data that lets you drill down behind the numbers a little bit. So here for global warming potential, you can see which inputs have had the largest impact. For this cladding panel, you can see that cement accounts for over half of the carbon footprint of this cladding panel, this product, with other notable inputs, things like transport, steel, and utilities. So what's the use case for EPDs? The primary use case for an EPD is in whole building modelling. So it's best not to use EPDs in isolation. It should usually be used as part of a wider full building life cycle analysis. And there are several plugins you can use in standard design tools, things like Revit, where you can pull in this environmental data into models. EPDs can also be used for eco-design, though, if you're coming up with a new formulation of product, or if you're trying out a new mix of concrete, you can have a look at what impact that will have on the environmental impact. It's important to say that environmental product declarations have good quality data. So if you're looking for good quality data, they're a good place to come. All third-party verified, so by recognised sort of international verifiers, the data's been scrutinised and checked. And you also can get credits in lots of the sustainability standards, things like BREEAM. There are credits for having EPDs for the materials you're using in your building. So in terms of what the Mineral Products Association has done, we have created a suite of generic sector average EPDs, so right across the different product ranges within the Mineral Products Association. So we have environmental product declarations on the respective websites for cement. We've got EPDs for ready-mix concrete. For a range of precast products, we've got concrete blocks, aircrete blocks, structural precast, architectural cladding, hollow core flooring, concrete pipes, T-beams, and also paving. So if you want to access any of these EPDs, get these data sets, you can download them from the relevant websites. If you wanted to get an EPD for a precast product, you would go to the Precast website. So if you want any further information, like I said, if you want to get hold of some of the EPDs, the Precast ones are available at www.britishprecast.org. Or if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Matthew Butcher, matthew.butcher@britishprecast.org. Thank you for listening, and goodbye for now.